Hey everyone, so today I have a haul for you and I'm going to start with a couple things that I bought at Walmart on uh, Wednesday, Tuesday, I don't know. It was a couple days ago, and before I show that to you, I just wanted to say I'm going to show you a bathing suit and a cover-up. And last year I bought a couple of bathing suits at Walmart. They were Catalina. Absolutely loved them. I was so surprised the other day when I saw, they had all the bathing suits out and they had the same Catalina bathing suits out as last year, but this year they came in different colors. So they must have sold a lot of them last year because they brought them back and just changed the colors. Now, when I bought two of them last year, and I have never loved bathing suits as much as the ones that I bought. And the reason being, they're very flattering on my body type. Now, I have kind of a weird body type, but if you have the same body type as me, then run, do not walk to Walmart and pick yourself up one of these bathing suits because they are so flattering. They take off about 10 pounds, and who doesn't want to look 10 pounds thinner? But I don't think that this particular style would look good on everybody. You know how they say that people are either pear-shaped or apple-shaped, or, they're always comparing us to fruit for some reason. But I'm definitely an apple shape. I have all my extra weight is in my stomach. I have 15 extra pounds all gathered in that one place, and some days that 15 feels like 50, and buying a bathing suit is not fun. So if you have that apple shape and you want to look thinner, then this is probably a good bathing suit for you. I'm not sure what it is about it that makes it that way. It's kind of like an athletic type streamlined bathing suit, and it has ribbing. So first, just to show you, I'm going to show you the two that I got last year. Let's start with those. And like I said, they're Catalina. And so I got one in like swimming pool blue. And see what I mean? They're very, very simple design, but it has like ribbing, very subtle up and down ribbing. And it has like a built-in bra because I'm kind of like large-chested, large bust area, so I definitely need the built-in bra. And it has nice wide, kind of wide, thick straps, because I noticed before that if you have a built-in bra and the straps are too thin, then the bra is not going to do its job because a lot of the weight is placed on the straps. So anyways, I had gotten one in like a swimming pool blue, and I had also gotten this one, which is like a raspberry color. And so the other day I got one in purple. And I like to have a lot of bathing suits because we do have a pool where we live. It isn't our personal pool. It's like sort of like a community pool. I don't live in a gated community, but it's sort of along those lines, but it's not really. It's kind of hard to describe. But anyways, all the people who live in the houses where I live in my little section, it's we all use a like community pool. So I like to have a lot of bathing suits because I don't know, I just like to switch it up a lot, and that way if one is wet or something, I can still grab a dry one or whatever, and it's just fun to change the color. Or if you go on vacation, hold on. somebody was at the door and they had it was a delivery guy and he had completely the wrong street, which I don't know how you could not read the street signs, but whatever. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the bathing suits. If you go on vacation or something, sometimes, I don't know, you may want to go in the pool at the hotel more than once in a day or something, and then your other bathing suit is still wet. So who wants to put on a wet bathing suit, you know? But really, I just like to have a lot of different colors. This was the first time that I ever found a bathing suit that I really didn't feel like the Goodyear blimp in. So anyways, yeah, if you have, if you're like large-chested with some extra pounds in your stomach, but you have like kind of slim hips and thinner legs, then this style of bathing suit will be very flattering on you. And then, oh, that was only $15 too, so $15 for a good quality bathing suit, because believe me, I get a lot of use out of my bathing suits because, like I said, we have a pool here, so we go in the summertime lot of times. After dinner, you know, we wait a little while and then we go in the pool, sometimes every night in the summer if the weather cooperates, you know, if it's nice and warm and stuff. So anyways, yeah, so my bathing suits get a lot of use and they really hold up. So very, very good quality, Catalina. So 15 bucks, yeah, that's a good deal. And then I also got a new cover-up, because the cover-up that I had was actually a gift from my mom a few years ago, and she always thinks that I'm a lot smaller than what I actually am for some reason. If she buys me clothes, she always buys things like 1 or 2 sizes too small. So I figured, well, it's just a cover-up, you know. So I just wore it anyway, but I really didn't feel comfortable in it because it was too small. So I saw that they had, oh, this is dirty. Ugh, gonna have to throw that in the wash. I hate that when you buy something brand new at the store and then, you know, it's dirty. And you will find that at Walmart a lot of times because things get like knocked on the floor or whatever, and then they just pick them up and put them back on the hanger. And plus this is white. So anyways, this is also Catalina. And it can also double as a summer bathrobe. It's got a hood on the back, it's short sleeve, it zips up the front, it's got little pockets, and it's white and very, very soft. It's a cotton poly blend, and this was also $15, but this is, and it's got like little slits, just little tiny slits on the sides. So those were a very good deal. 15 bucks for a bathing suit and 15 bucks for a cover-up, and I'll get a lot of use out of those. And then yesterday, when I took you guys around shopping and everything, I did not buy anything at Rent and Premium Outlets. I went to a bunch of places and didn't get anything at all. Then after that, we went to, when I say we, I mean me and you guys, went to Target, and I got another Boots body cream, the patchouli and lavender, just in time because I used the other one up this morning. This is my 3rd container of this. I absolutely love it. If you like the smell of patchouli, you'll like this, although because it's mixed with the lavender, it does smell kind of different. So it doesn't really smell like patchouli anymore, but it's not like a strong lavender smell either. But I absolutely love it. So this is my 3rd container of this. And I just bought some, like, you know, household items at Target in addition to that, so I'm not going to bother to show you those. Then I went to Ulta, and I finally found my Maybelline Definer Brow in light blonde. If you have not been filling in your brows or you're not happy with what you've been using, this is a no-brainer. It is so easy to use, and let's see, I have one that's open right now. So yeah, I wanted to get a backup of this because it just works so great. I don't want to be without one. So I get the lightest color one because I have, light blonde hair, or I dye it that color. And it has just, this pencil thing and on one side, and then it has a comb on the other. I'm not crazy about the comb thing. I would much rather that it had like a spoolie on the other end, but yeah, that's okay. If if you use this, the best way to do it is like small, short, fast strokes, and just try to, look for wherever you see little empty spots or definition, whatever you need. But yeah, this is really terrific, and it's so inexpensive that I can't see spending a lot for some fancy brow kit when this is really all you need. And it comes in, I think, 4 colors. So this is the lightest one, and then they have 3 more shades of brown and a black, I think. So it might be 5 colors then. But yeah, that's terrific. I highly recommend that. And then I always look at the clearance rack when I go to Ulta because there's always tons of stuff in there, and you can really get a great price on some things. So sure enough, look what was in there. I found this Orly nail polish, and the color is called Pink Whisper. It was originally $7.50, and I got it for $2.99. So that's a really good deal. That's less than half off, or actually it's more than half off. It's just a pretty pale pink, perfect for summer. $2.99. Can't do better than that. And then I showed you what I bought at Stop and Shop, low-fat frozen yogurt and a candy bar. That doesn't make sense. A healthy snack and an unhealthy snack. And by the way, I found out something interesting about those Galaxy bars from the UK. Apparently, they're made by the company Mars, and Mars also makes Dove chocolate. And so a Dove chocolate bar and a Galaxy bar are exactly the same product, except the Dove ones are sold in the United States and the Galaxy ones are sold in the UK. So supposedly it's the exact same thing. So I don't have to get the Galaxy ones if I like those. I can get the Dove ones, and it should taste exactly the same. It's the same company, and I think they make them in the same plant, and they just slap different labels on them. So I thought that was interesting. I'll tell you, anything you could possibly want to know, thank God for the internet, because it's all there. It's just, you have to search for things the right way, but you can pretty much find the answer to any question that you have. I love it. For products today, I am wearing Guerlain Meteorites primer, and oh look, it's like 3/4 gone now. I'm getting anxious about that. No, it's fine. I have lots of other primers that are good that I can use instead when this is gone, but I do really like this one, and I am going to miss it. Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. It's funny because when I did the product review on that L'Oreal Souffle one, I kept saying, oh, holy grail, blah, blah, blah. But this is the one that I reach for every single day because I love my Sonia Kashuk. It looks funny because I just washed it. But I love my Sonia Kashuk flat top synthetic foundation brush. And you can't use that L'Oreal foundation with it for some reason. It doesn't apply right when you use a brush. But you can get a perfect finish if you use your fingers. So I don't know. I just really like using a brush, and this Maybelline Fit Me, when you use the brush, just goes on so nice. What a great formula. And I also have on the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and the e.l.f. Complexion Perfection Powder, all swirled together as a setting and brightening powder. Today I have on NARS Orgasm Blush. My eyeshadow base is Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. My eyeshadows today are from the Naked palette. I have on Virgin is the highlight, Naked is on my lids, and Buck is in the inner corner and a little bit into the crease. I have on Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Whiskey. My mascara is Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express. For lip products today, I like a reddish type lip with a neutral eye. I think that combination looks nice together. So I wanted to use the CoverGirl Lip Perfection, I think this line is called, in Smitten. It's terrible because they don't write it on the tube, but it's these ones here. And yeah, this is a really pretty color. And I don't have any, believe it or not, I've got all these lip liners, right? And I do not have a lip pencil in that color family. Do you believe it? So I kind of like to use a lip pencil that is in the same color family as the lipstick that I'm using. But yeah, I don't have one, anything like this. So what I did was I grabbed a lip pencil that was the same color as my lips, because that will work too. And this Maybelline one in pink is, and I believe this is from the new Color Sensational line. This is pretty much a perfect match for my lips. So I used that for a lip pencil. That was the lipstick. And then over the lipstick, I used MAC Dazzle Glass Cream in Radiant Jewels. And so I love Dazzle glasses. I don't care if it's a regular Dazzle Glass or a Dazzle Glass Cream. And it's funny because the first time I ever used one, I hated it because they are sticky. But, you know, it's the strangest thing, because after a while, after you start using it, after a while it doesn't bother you anymore. And all you see is like just how beautiful and sparkly they are. But I don't like the applicators on Dazzle glasses. It's this hard plastic thing. See if I can show you. And it has no flexibility in it whatsoever. It's like hard as a rock. It's just hard plastic. And it makes it very difficult to apply the lip gloss. I'm almost wondering if I might be better off getting some like disposable applicators, like what a makeup artist would use for when I apply these, because it's really difficult to work with that hard plastic thing to get it on there evenly. So sorry if I rambled a bit too much today, you guys, but that's my haul video, and that's what I'm wearing for products. And have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.